So we just finished up. It's
feels good to win.
high noon.
Yeah. We just decided, I mean, more 4-seat testing. Went out, we did, what did we do? Milt's real fast, met
Milt's
up with
Mile.
some friends, and just
Met some new friends too.
New friends, and yeah, I mean, just riding. So
This will be a cool video, I think, just because we had, what did we have? We had the KRX 4,
Yep.
the KRX 2. For a minute we had a Pro R4.
Yep.
Can-Am 2-seater.
Can-Am 2-seater.
Pro XP
Razor
4-seater.
Pro XP standard 64-inch, and then a Razor 1000
4-seater.
64-inch.
Yeah.
So you see the little clips of all those.
Every single vehicle there was what, 5?
Different line.
Had different
Every single car.
wheelbase and different width. Every single
Cool.
one. So it was unique. So you'll see how this thing stacked up. Did pretty well.
We pushed this one a little bit today.
We actually had to winch it.
But then we didn't.
It got up an obstacle we didn't think it was going to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got stuck on one and had to winch it.
Yeah. So stay tuned. All that right now.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to compare the roll car versus this one.
Been washed out.
Dude, this was like, there's a video out there, maybe we can put it in, that a buddy of ours sent us when there was a flash flood out here, and it was all the way through here, all the way down into like the tunnel,
Oh yeah.
and it's just a river, so I'm assuming all that stuff has been brought down from up there. So the
Way
cool
worse
thing
than
is
normal.
like some of that lower rock is exposed, where it's usually like a sand bowl down there.
That's true. Where you have a
So
hard time
you'll get a
getting
little bit
traction.
more grip coming up and around, I think, with that exposed rock down there, where it's usually filled in with sand.
I think so too.
Maybe not.
What's
What's up? Let you jump in.
Oh, am I gonna do it?
Yeah, you signed on the thing. I'll let you scratch it.
I think I'm gonna earn some new stripes today too.
You're going to get some scrapes?
Probably.
I think you'll be fine. The hard part in there is you get in there in a longer car and you're off camber and you get kind of stuck and you have to reverse a few times. With this one you should be able to
Yeah, just turn right around.
do a
there.
swoop and you're good. You're going to start climbing in the back. Good work. All right. See if the light hurts me at all.
Stay there, stay straight here. Now turn.
There you go. Real slow right here, dude. You don't want any shock bounce off that passenger side. Right there. Stop. So again, real easy right here. That's your point. Yeah. Hey Ryan, come give him a little weight right here. Just in case. That line. Woo!
It's like parking the Titanic in a compact spot.
Good driving. Let's see how this Pro R does. You could probably get up and bump it. So don't go too hard on it because you don't want the shock to bounce off that when you're super leaning driver.
Just go straight right now.
Yeah, go straight and crawl it. There you go. It's a weird way to get in, but it works. But the thing about that long travel Pro R is those front arms just stretch, man. That extra travel. Look how roof that is.
going back and forth doing
I was
80.
out here doing a shoot with Zebros.
Like Austin Powers t-shirts.
I was out here doing a shoot with Zebros, and they were sitting over there with their big old camera. I'm like, okay, I'll make this look cool, and I was in there for 10 minutes going back and forth, back and forth, all by myself, no spotter. It's like, camera dude.
Oh, that's funny.
That was funny. Had to get a Monster early morning. Dude, that wasn't bad at all.
Big bump?
Yeah, a little more at the bottom.
A little more at the bottom?
Yeah.
All right.
Give it the sauce. Nice. Put your hand on the shifter, you'll be all right. You're okay, you're all right. More. Totally fine. You're not scaring me at all. Just give it a little more. Yeah, right at the bottom.
You said you're standing there.
There you go. How are you feeling right now?
I'm all right.
Yeah? I think you're gonna have to go up and around.
Definitely does not feel like a Polaris.
No, it has a completely different feel, everything about it.
Went a little high. Ryan, you can't hear me. A little high, a little high. Let's go right where that rock is.
Dude, you're in a bad spot. If you're gonna go, you gotta go.
But don't go?
If you're gonna go, you gotta go. That's pretty much where you're at. I'm gonna film you rolling down.
Can I come down? Or can I back up a little bit to go that way?
No, I'm gonna climb up there. My hell. Hold on. Hold on. Don't do it slow, don't stop.
It's not tippy at all.
Don't do it slow, don't stop. Go. Cresting on this side. No.
Let me back up a little bit. Just hold on. That's all I wanted. I just want to be off that ledge.
Alright.
I can feel it. I'm good.
Okay.
Grab the slope. My ass has special sensors in it. I can feel when I'm going to go.
I think he's getting a little too comfortable in that thing.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but it never at any point did it feel like it was going to go over. Not even
Well, that's
close.
a good thing. Right, so that's the difference we don't talk about. I don't know if we've ever talked about is there's one thing from everybody looking outside of it, but there's something about knowing your machine
Right.
and how it feels of whether or not you're in a bad spot or not, despite what it looks like on the outside sometimes.
So my mindset when I was coming down here was if I go slow enough, I can always get more speed. If I go too fast, I can't overcorrect that or I'm a tip.
That's fair.
So if I roll slow and I get in a bad spot and I feel it start to go, I can gas out of it always.
That's true.
So by feeling it, and like none of the tires it never got that feeling where I was like, oh, it's close.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was in front of me and I couldn't get out because, well, we talked about the brakes.
We did talk about the brakes. Not the best, but that's fine.
But yeah.
Well, it turns out you're not totally incompetent behind the wheel of a Cowie.
I didn't turtle.
No, you didn't turtle.
We're
You did good, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of it.
Attaboy.
Cool. Middle monkeys. Here we go.
Here we go. I don't think we're gonna do it in that thing, dude.
What?
Dude,
It's so long.
it's way too easy to scratch doors on that thing if you get offline.
Let's just feel it.
Ugh, I don't know, man.
Come on.
Well, you're up first, so.
I think you gotta feel it.
Back up a little bit.
to be probably 2 to 3 inches driver. He's slipping off that driver's side.
Part of that, I was telling him in the mic, once you get up there, you want to be leaning to the passenger side, and you have to use your sidewall to go around that rock. So that's where your traction is on the passenger side.
I don't know how I feel about that in the 4-seat.
Well, you don't have to worry about going over backwards.
That's true.
Which is what I was worried about with him.
Yeah, he did good though.
Yeah.
Once he hit it, he did it well. Should we fill it?
Go do it, dude.
Okay.
You're wearing the power shirt.
I'm wearing the power shirt. Boom. Right there. All right.
What do you think, Scott? You doing that one?
No, I think I'm gonna send Nathan up this one. I think that's a good obstacle
Yeah,
for
it's
him
good.
to try.
Driver. Stay driver. Farther driver. He's got to go farther driver. He's not going to make it. He's got to stay driver. Is he going to hit? Now come back, Eric. Yeah, that's it. No.
So our main issue right now is the steering's getting really tight. We're not sure why.
At the top, it's just kind of in a weird spot.
I know.
There's a lot of weight on it.
I know. I'm in
so
the same
I just
car.
can't turn it.
But I know you have to take the diff lock off.
No, I understand all
Listen,
that.
turn it the way you can, all the way easy, and then it'll take the tension off, and then you can go back the other way.
So you have to fully lock it one way or the other.
it'll loosen itself up, and then you can turn because the diff lock's got to fully engage.
Okay.
He's getting mad.
Yeah.
Well, because you're telling me, and it's feeling different at the top. I'm telling you, no matter what, at that spot at the top, I can't turn.
I know.
Doesn't go either way.
So it doesn't go either way. It's just in this weird spot where it's holding on.
Too much monster for this guy this morning. Bleep that. He's getting angry.
All right.
I don't hate. I don't. Good news is we got like 45 minutes of footage. It's
You trying it?
Long video. Yeah, I'd like to.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's got Cowie confidence. Confidence with a K. Cowie can buy that from me if they want.
I mean, it's for sale.
All I need is one car a year the rest of my life.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Confidence with a K. Kawasaki. For the record, I told him to call it. It's great.
Looks like one of those Twilight vampires.
Nope. See how it just turned his wheel involuntarily? I saw that on camera.
Yeah.
I think we can all see it. It just turned you, and you can't, unless you're going to break the steering rack, you can't really fight against that. You're okay, but he's convinced to try again. And once you crest over, that's it. Turn faster a little bit. Eric, got a question for you. What suspension setting are you in?
I'm in soft.
I wonder if we went to firm, it would give you an extra inch
He wasn't locked.
to crest over. Well,
He stopped up there when.
Oh, I like that though.
When this tire would have started grabbing.
right, so
it was
I think if he
still.
locks and goes in firm, it's going
I
to
think
keep him
you're
off
good.
the rock a little bit more.
You want that same exact line though.
Stay straight.
That's it. Go.
Go. I mean, you're more over than you are back.
Yeah.
So.
Get your driver.
Try and stay in driver. You can't go
give up.
So 2 things changed. He locked the diff and he went in firm mode, which I think let him crest over a little bit later.
You look like
All
you've
right.
been working.
Tell us, champ.
Shit.
How does it feel?
It's a lot of work.
First KRX 4.3 middle monkey.
That's
Probably gonna be the last one for a while.
no kidding. Oh, well, so a couple things that based on what I felt and watching Ryan is 2-seat line's different than 4-seat line for sure on that one.
And 4-seat Razor line is different than 4-seat KRX line.
Yeah.
Or at least Turbo S.
No,
It's
it's
length at that point.
length. It's definitely width is going to play a factor. It's pretty unique. But what's funny is most of the time when I've seen people do it, that's the first time I've ever done it, period.
Yeah. You couldn't do it in Terex.
No.
Period.
No. So most of the time I've seen people turn passenger into that rock wall like you guys were
Yep.
saying
That's the
and
Turbo
use
S line.
that's the Turbo S line, but this wasn't. Once I got up, I actually turned just a smidgen driver to keep my wheels on the rock there.
Yep.
And that helped me get a little traction on the top, and then once my rear wheels were in the right spot, they climbed
Yep.
in.
And that's what we were trying to tell you to do, stay straight, but you know, as we've mentioned 10 times in the video, that steering would just jerk you to the passenger side.
in that line, it did that.
There was so much force and so much
Yeah.
weight leaning that way where
But once I was on that different line, it wasn't doing that. It was just that specific line where it was turning me. So the other thing I want to talk about real quick is what you and I were talking about on the way up. Because going through whoops and fast and slow and bumpy stuff, the KEX system is easy to determine when to go to firm and when to go soft or
so
middle
KEX
or
is
whatever.
the electronic suspension, Kawasaki electronic
Right.
controlled suspension.
But one other thing that we
line
did here, and I asked Royce, is he's like, sometimes I'll go firm if I feel like I need a little extra clearance on something. And that's what we did at the end there, and I think it made a big difference.
It did. So that's, I mean, you were on the same line the last 2 tries, the time you made it and the time before.
Yep.
We realized you weren't diff locked that first time.
Right.
That kind of threw us off, but you
Right.
also bellied out sooner and longer.
Because I was in
And
soft.
then you threw it in firm, and I feel like you had at least an extra inch of clearance.
Absolutely.
It did the same thing on the chute too.
It did.
Yeah.
When we did it up the chute.
Yeah.
Bellied out and
You
soft.
drag in soft, and
and then
you
you
clear it in
gives you a
firm.
little bit more.
Yep, so that was a big deal. So just on when to use that, the KEX system we've determined is awesome, as we know.
Yeah.
But learning when to use that more and more is going to help you a ton. So
And that's not to say you should use it every time rock crawling, because sometimes it'll give you extra force off your springs,
yep.
you know, bounce you off of stuff, which I've done. The only
But
time I ever
sometimes you
tipped
don't-
over was
yeah,
because
you-
of that.
Yeah, you don't want. So when to use it, when not to use it will be a learning experience. And obviously this is when to throw it in firm, and it helped. So
Yeah. Well, I think that was a cool test to show how different these 2 vehicles are.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing's almost bone stock. I mean, it has a couple inch bigger tires on it. I mean, that's the only difference. A little
Yeah.
bit wider stance, I guess, but
yeah.
that's virtually a bone stock machine.
Yep.
It's stupid how good it is.
That was fun though. I'm excited I got through that.
That was a challenge.
It was a
We haven't-
challenge.
We haven't pushed it that hard.
I mean, you're not going to
Yeah.
push another stock car through there like that with wheels and
Yeah.
tires on it. There's no way.
No, the stock tires are just going to end up being a little small, I think, through that. But I don't know. Having that,
You wouldn't have the clearance with the 30s.
I know,
Challenge
31s
is
or
out there.
whatever.
If anybody else can do it in a stock machine with 34s on it,
yeah, send us a
gauntlets
video.
down.
We want to see it.
Do it.
Hey,
There he goes. Hey.
quit hoarding stuff. Did you get the jerky out or what?
I did. Right here.
What are you doing?
Starting with mangoes.
Oh, you're starting with the sweet, huh? Okay.
Pure mango strips.
Okay.
Sweet orange street taco.
Let's start with a street taco for me.
Oh, we've had this one already.
Yeah, I've had sweet orange too.
Oh, well, shit.
I think
You haven't had sweet orange?
I've not.
It's because this guy's hoarding.
He likes the sweet orange.
I'm just like all jerky.
Sweet pea likes sweet orange.
There's not a real bad flavor here.
Is that my new name? Sweet pea?
No, no.
Maybe.
See if it sticks.
No, it's not gonna stick.
He's Princess Sparkle from now on. You know that, right?
This one.
After have that glistening twilight look to him.
Sweet orange.
Street taco.
I'm into the street taco with the mango. Get a mango.
Like combined at once?
I have both in my mouth right now. You're gonna make me choke, dude.
Why do you have to say that?
I know. Cut. I have mango and street taco jerky from Baja Jerky, based out of Baja, California, in my mouth at the same time. I'm done.
This is 100% better than anything you can get at your grocery
I
store or
agree.
your gas station.
I agree.
Not even close.
So, anyway, Baja Jerky is where it's at.